Hi, this is Nest forecaster Andrew Fleck here late tonight, and I wanted to actually do a quick analysis video on what's going on currently, especially over the Northeast, because we have a snowstorm, we have very strong winds, and of course even some lake effect snow occurring, and I want to explain why all of this is occurring. But first, if you look out here in the Midwest where Kansas, Oklahoma, and Texas is, you'll see there's really not much being picked up by radar. It's calm there, and that is because an area of high pressure is in place. However, systems move from west to east, and that high pressure wants to kick eastward, but it can't because, as you can tell here on this map, we have two low pressures, one upper low and a surface low, which is a little stronger, causing snow heavy at times over Maine and some coastal rain. And then, of course, in the middle there is getting pretty much suppressed by both the high pressure and the low pressure, and so the winds are moving in that northwest direction, or from the northwest, and that's causing some of this air to ride over the lakes. Of course, pick up some of that moisture combined with cooler air. That's why you're getting the lake effect snows that you are over the general areas of Michigan and Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and eastward into Erie, Buffalo, New York, and even as far down as the West Virginia and North Carolina mountains and those higher elevations of the Appalachians. But it's one heck of a system. I don't think that many people paid too much attention to. It didn't have a major snowstorm for the Northeast, but a system like this can sometimes pop in a surprise for some lake effect snow, or a Maine snowstorm in a more isolated location such as we have in Maine. But that is the reason we have here that high pressure trying to come eastward, and you have those two lows slowly moving off to the northeast. Of course, you're having that suppression going in between that, and that's why you have the windiest conditions occurring over the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. We actually have reports into central Pennsylvania, 50 mile per hour, eastward of that 50 to 60. I mean, really all around. I've only picked out a few isolated areas to speak of, but all around we're talking about quite some very, very strong winds occurring. I don't think we're going to have too many issues with power lines due to we really don't have any foliage or heavy leaves on the trees or anything, but still, for this time of the year, a very windy setup, something that might have not been expected right off the bat, but is occurring. So what I want to do before I close off the video is go more in depth and show you what we are looking at here on radar. I'm going to zoom more into Maine if I can, and we'll show you that this has been one of those systems that formed from the low pressure, and that was from a front that moved offshore earlier today, and basically it took all that moisture together and formed its own little surface low pressure, and that's where Maine right now at this time is getting some of those really heavy snow amounts. More of the interior location, again, 4 to 8 inches, probably going to become in rule before the night is over, even into Saturday morning. So the snow shovels, put them away, bring out the snow blowers, because that's what we're going to need more of. The two low pressures, though, however, are split, but as they absorb together to form one, the wind should calm down and the system should steadily move out of the area. But as long as they are in that split formation like they are, everything's going to be moving a bit slower. So that's the reasoning why the lake effect snows are going to progress out of the lakes, and those winds are going to continue. But Saturday, we'll probably see the last of it, and then probably once Sunday, Monday comes, we won't even know it was here. But as for this busy night, just wanted to kind of sit down, explain a few things, and if you're having some of that wind, maybe you just want to maybe put the headphones in, listen to a little music, because I know sometimes when that wind is blowing the house, it's pretty hard to actually fall asleep. So hope everything goes good for you guys living anywhere from these Great Lakes states, the Northeast, Mid-Atlantic, and even in the snowy Maine. Have a good one, everybody.